What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video today. Today, as you can see, we're back inside of NBA 2k22 and we are rebuilding the New York Knicks. Now, as the time I'm recording this, they are not going to make the play-in. They are not going to make the playoffs. That could change. Anything's possible. But it's time to rebuild the New York Knicks. Last season, they were the biggest surprise coming into the playoffs. This season, they were a disappointment. So what I've done is I've went back in time to the offseason, and we are going to redo the New York Knicks offseason. Now, obviously, we will keep some players, and we will be moving some players. So I hope you guys are ready. Remember, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Let's get right into today's video. Alright, as you all know, in the free agency, they re-signed Julius Randle, which is completely fine. I am completely cool with that. I think Julius Randle is a cool, good player. I just realized that I need to go in my settings here. And I need to... Come on, please say it's here. Alright, there we go. I want to turn all this down. Especially these sound effects. It gets so annoying. Alright, there we go. I'm not going to be playing any of the games. But I was tired of hearing every time I moved the block. Okay, let's get back into the rebuild. They re-signed Julius Randle. They re-signed Derrick Rose, or does he have an option? I forget. Yeah, they re-signed Derrick Rose, which I'm completely fine with. Because I can use Julius Randle to trade him. I could use Derrick Rose to trade him. It's just, we got to get into the free agency. We got to see how it all goes. No, I'm rejecting that. There we go. Okay, draft lottery. This is a big one. Are we going to get a lottery pick? Probably not. But are we going to get a decent pick? And it looks like we've got the 19th overall pick. Now, I do got to say, this NBA draft isn't exact. I believe it's got most to all of the current rookies in it. I used 2k22's NBA draft, and they were duplicate players. So I went and I found one that someone had made. It's not perfect, but hey, you got to work with what you got. All right, so we got the 19th overall pick. Staff signings. Yeah, I'm cool with all this. I wish our trainer was a little better, but I can work with it. Okay. Let's get the catch-up scouting. Okay, we got 9 scouting trips left. As you can see, there are some random players in here. By some, I mean there are a lot. I don't know why Davion Mitchell is a draft and stash player. He wasn't that way in real life, was he? Wasn't he like... No, he wasn't a draft and stash player. Alright, we'll have to fix that. We got Scotty Barnes here. James Bouknight. Wait, is there 2 Scotty Barnes? 1 Scotty Barnes. 2 Scotty Barnes. Okay. So, I am seeing some things I've got to fix. I didn't catch that before. We got yeah, I almost said John Giddey. Josh Giddey. Jonathan Kuminga. Alright, there are some things I got to fix. Give me a few minutes to fix them. Alright, everybody. We are going into the NBA draft. So far, I haven't made any moves. Mostly because I don't got the 1 player or 2 players that I would trade away. Alright, I did take care of all of them except Davion Mitchell. I did not take care of him yet, so I will take care of him as whatever team he gets drafted to. Alright, no, I don't think I want to trade. I think I want to actually make my pick here. And I'm going to try and get an actual player that plays. We could get Josh Giddey. We all seen how he turned out. Ooh, Franz Wagner. He's a really good pick as well. Let's go with Franz Wagner, I think. Do I want Franz Wagner or Josh Giddey? We got a playmaker, and we've got someone that... when he scores, you know that something's going to happen. So let's go Franz Wagner. Why not? There we go. Okay, so we do have a second round pick. Let's go ahead and use it. Right? This is a second round pick? Yeah, all right. James Bouknight's still here. Let's take him. I mean, why not? We all seen how he went. Oh, we got more picks. Okay. I didn't realize we had so many picks. Maybe that other one I used was a first round pick. I don't have no idea. Okay. Josh Giddey's still here. Oh my goodness. Like I said, this draft class wasn't amazing. But yeah, I had to do what I had to do. Let's go ahead and get Moses Moody. We got more picks. Are you serious? One thing, I'm getting valuable rookies. I mean, that's a plus. All right. Zaire Williams is here. I believe I've seen that name before, but I don't think that's an actual player. All right. Let's go ahead and let's take a point guard. This guy looks like he's the best available. Yeah, he is. So let's go ahead and take him. All right. Finally, we're done. Okay. Now let's take a look at our rookies, see how we did in drafting. Okay, Franz Wagner is a 74. James Bouknight is a 74. Moses Moody is a 73. But I imagine these guys will be valuable. And let's go ahead and get him as well. All right, let's go ahead and advance. Team player options. Okay, I forgot. We have a player or a team option on Julius Randle and a team option on Mitchell Robinson. I would be an idiot not to pick up Mitchell Robinson's $1.8 million team option. So yeah, we're going to accept both of them. Ooh, Kawhi's a free agent. Maybe he wants to come to New York. I know in real life he didn't, but hey, maybe we can persuade him to come to New York. Yeah, that's probably not happening. Yeah, I don't want to offer him that contract. I'm sorry. Even though he's a young player and would probably be pretty useful in a future deal. Okay, let's look at our roster. Right now we need a point guard because Jose Nunez and Luca Vildoza is not going to be my point guards. Emmanuel Quickley, he's okay. I like to get an upgrade, but if I have to go in the season with Emmanuel Quickley, I will be okay with it. And we've got a bunch of young players here that we can trade away. We got Julius Randle, which we are probably trading away. It all depends on how he looks going. All right. How much money do I have? Do I have enough to offer this man a contract? I do. This would be a huge, huge signing for New York. We missed out on Kevin Durant. We missed out on Kyrie Irving back in whatever year it was. I forget. But let's go ahead and offer this contract. Few offers. It looks like he's going back to the Clippers. But hey, we were in his top 3. At least we can say that. I highly doubt DeMar will get to a 90 overall in this. So I don't know if I want to go after him. Oh, man. If I have to, I will sign DeMar. But I'm going to go one day. Okay, we did not get him. Let's go ahead and renounce rights to these 3 guys. I don't want to bring them back. I don't want Alex Burks, and I don't want Frank Ntilikina. So let's go ahead and renounce rights on them. I'm not going to sign Frank Ntilikina back. Okay, he decided to go back to the Clippers. Hey, at least I tried. So let's go with the next best thing, DeMar DeRozan. So let's go ahead, try and sign DeMar. I don't want to do a sign and trade with DeMar unless I trade him. We'll give you a player option. Might spice in the deal up for you a little bit. And let's view his offers. Okay, we are most likely getting him. And let's go ahead and let's re-sign Derrick Rose while we're at it. Okay, we got both of our guys. I'm happy with that. There we go. Okay. So now I've got to look at our roster. We got Derrick Rose back at point guard. I hope he does not regress. He might. I don't know how the regression works in this. But we got to do something about this. If I change DeMar to a shooting guard, his overall goes down. So does RJ's. You know what? I'd rather have DeMar. No, I want DeMar to run forward. Okay, there we go. I know his overall might go down a little bit, but I want DeMar to stay at the 3, sorry. And RJ Barrett can run our shooting guard. He did it in his rookie season, if I remember correctly. Then again, I wasn't watching a whole lot of New York basketball then. All right. I can live with this roster at the moment. We do need to get a backup center. We're probably not getting Jared Allen, although that would be kind of cool to have him come off our bench. Let's try and get a guy like Bobby Portis. I'll sign him to a 2-year deal. Team option. He should sign that, right? Come on. I know you wanted Bobby Portis. We're still the only offer he has. So, there we go. We got him. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with renouncing the rights on Taj Gibson and Jared Harper here. Okay. We've got 14 players on our roster. I'm happy with this. For now, let's move to the regular season. I'll see you right after. Let's first look at player progression. Let's see how the progression works in this. This is one of the first times I've ever done a rebuild like this. And the last time I did one was in like 2019. And I wasn't recording videos then, I don't think. Alright, so the overall stay the same except for DeMar DeRozan. He did get worse. Dang, that's rough to see. Okay. Derrick Rose got a little worse. Okay. So I've got a lot of work to do considering trades. Let's go to training camp. I'm going to send our young guys to potential camp, and then I'll see you guys in the regular season. All right, we are in the regular season. As of right now, this is our starting lineup. Derrick Rose, RJ Barrett, DeMar DeRozan, Julius Randle, and Mitchell Robinson. This isn't a terrible team, but it's also not an amazing team. I need to upgrade our bench. Okay? I do not like seeing a 74 overall in my bench. So, it's time to do some trade finding. And let's go with Moses Moody. And let's put this point guard along with him. And let's see what we can get. We could get a defensive player, Matisse Thybulle. That would be cool because I need defense, but he doesn't score. But number 1 is definitely something to think about. We could get Torrey Craig, who's also defensive, and he does a decent job of hitting the 3-point shot, if I remember right? Yeah, he's a decent 3-point shooter. And we would get a young player that we could then again flip. So number 2 is a trade I'm definitely thinking about. And right now, I'm 0 for 2 on rebuilding challenges. That is going to change today. This is before Desmond Bane hit his big season. We get a first-round pick, but that's from last year's draft. Why would I want it? And I'm good on Chris Dunn. Ooh, we could get Cam Johnson, but that's before he hit his 80 overall. If I remember correctly, I think that's what his overall is. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this deal. I'm happy to get Matisse Thybulle. I think he's a very good player to put on our bench, to come off of our bench. So I am happy to do that. Oh, they want him to start. No. He is not starting. DeMar DeRozan is starting. And you know what? He is not going to be my 6th man either. I think these players deserve it a lot more than he does, because he doesn't score. I'm fine with Obi Toppin coming in after him. All right. Decent. Not great, but decent. And you know what? Let's give DeMar 30 minutes. He's one of our big 3. So let's give him a few extra minutes here. Let's give Derrick Rose the same amount of minutes, because right now he's our starting point guard. I'd rather him be a backup, but he's good being my starter for now. Okay. We're not done, though. I think we can get a better center than Mitchell Robinson. So I'm going to go through. I'm going to find some centers that I like, see if we can trade for them. So give me a few minutes to get my trade list together. All right. I'm going to try to get Bam Adebayo. Kyle Kuzma and Derrick Rose's contracts together equal his contract. Now, obviously, they're not going to do this. But maybe they'll take some picks for him. I mean, this team isn't put together like their team was. All right, we got Bam Adebayo on the team now. I do got to go get a starting point guard because I have no point guards now. Oh, boy. But hey, I am cool with it because we've got our brand new center in Bam Adebayo. And you know what? I am willing to keep Mitchell Robinson around just because he's that good. As a defensive player, he won't be scoring a lot. But Bobby Portis, my man. You know, I love Bobby Portis. I love the story that he's had. Let's go ahead and make him our backup power forward because he can run that. And with him being able to shoot the way he does, I am confident that he will do a pretty good job as our backup power forward. Now we got to trade and get ourselves a point guard. And we're going to use THT, Franz Wagner, and James Bouknight to make that happen, I think. All right. Let's go over here. Proposed trade. And let's find a point guard that isn't expensive, but is a very good point guard. This is like the third time I've seen this. No, I don't think I want Darius Garland. This isn't the all-star Darius Garland. Oh, man. I don't think I can get Ja Morant. Yeah, his value is unmatched. All right. Let me find a point guard we could trade for. I'll be right back. I wonder if we get DeJounte Murray. He's a defensive player. He could score. But I don't think we have enough to make it happen. How much money do we got to make up? We got to make up 10 mil. If I throw Bobby Portis in that deal, we could make it happen. But I don't want to give up Bobby. But I will if I have to. Then you guys give me back your cheapest player. But is yet good. Let's see. Who do you have at the backup point? You got Reggie Jackson. Yeah, I highly doubt we would be able to make that work. So give me Trey Jones instead. Right? That was Trey Jones I seen, right? Yeah, give me Trey Jones. Straight up, I'll give you this deal. All right. They consider him valuable, which I understand that, especially knowing what we know now about him. But I'm pretty sure you guys want this first round pick, right? And this first round pick, right? There we go. We got DeJounte Murray on the team. I do got to get a better backup, but I'm going to look at free agency and see if I can make it happen there. And then I'm happy with this team. I think this team could work out pretty well for us. Let me look at free agents, go to point guard. Yeah, there's no way I'm giving this guy that much. But I'm willing to give Goran Dragic this amount of money, if I have it, to be my backup point guard. Yeah, I'm willing to make him my backup. All right, there we go. See? Now we've got DeJounte Murray, RJ, Matisse Thybulle still in the starting lineup. That's not going to happen. Julius and Bam, along with DeMar, Mitchell. All right, let me look at system proficiency. Defense is pretty good. The 7 seconds work. I'm a big fan of 7 seconds. No, it's not going to work. So let's go grit and grind, just so I can see if that'll put DeMar in the starting lineup. If not, I will make it that he is the starter. Okay. There we go. Let's have Mitchell Robinson not be our 6th man. Let's have someone that can come in and score a lot of points. That's going to be Emmanuel Quickly. We were able to keep THT, which I'm surprised, but we were able to keep him. All right, we do need some backup guard minutes, so let's take some from here. And let's give him the Goran Dragic here. I want to keep Obi Toppin around 12 minutes. Let's take a few minutes away from Mitchell here. Give him back a few. All right, I'm happy with that. Okay. Let's start simulating. Our first game of the season. Do we win or lose? We won. Okay. Let's look at the box score. Emmanuel quickly showed up. DeMar had a pretty good game. Julius, if you want to stay on my team, you need to score like 20 plus. Okay? Like, come on, man. Come on. We lost that game. We didn't even hit 100 that time. DeMar showed up for us, though. And Julius. All right, we just all got to show up at the same time. Yeah, disable that. I don't want to get any trade offers from you guys. Okay, we lost to the Magic twice. I'm embarrassed. Oh, they got Evan Mobley, though. Okay. So, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Come on. Okay, we beat the 76ers. Now, remember, this is the 76ers without James Harden. But, hey, they got Moses Moody that we traded them. Let's completely forget that I traded Moses Moody to them. And it looks like he's turning out to be a pretty good player for him. Okay. I'm going to trade Sim to around the trade deadline. And I am going to make trades if we need to. Let's go about here. It's February 4th. I hit Sim regular season. I did not mean to do that. Sim through date. All right. I'll see you guys when we get to that date. And I forgot to turn injuries off. Give me a minute. All right, everyone. We aren't terrible, but we aren't great either. Okay? If you look at our team status, right now we are currently the 1, 2, 3, 4. We are the 5th seed, which is amazing. We're not in the play-in, but we're not as good as I'd like us to be. So we're going to look at our team stats and see who is not performing. RJ Barrett is our leading scorer with 17.2 points. You mean to tell me we don't have anyone scoring over 20 points? That's changing. DeMar, you have been terrible. Well, I mean, you're not terrible, but you haven't attempted a single three, which is fine. I mean, you make the mid-range work. But at least score more than 14 points for us. DeJounte, I'm fine with you not scoring a lot because you do everything else that matters. You get steals, you get blocks, you cause turnovers. But I think that's your turnovers per game. But yeah, you get rebounds. So I'm fine with you not scoring 20 plus points. Although I know you can do it. Alright, it's time to revamp the team. I mean, I thought we already did revamp the team, to be honest with you. But you know what? We're going to the old trade finder. Julius Randle, let's see what we can get for you. I tried to keep you here. I was trying to be loyal to you. But what did that get me? You not performing. Alright, let's go here. Let's get ourselves a better player. You know, Matisse Thybulle has actually been kind of decent. And by that, I mean he is a defensive beast. Although, he's not really doing that good. So, I might be willing to trade him as well. I did see that trade for Jason Tatum. And I am very tempted to do it. Like, very tempted. Or not Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown. Yeah, I would be insane if I did this trade. But okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing any trades that are, like, blowing me off the board. So, I am willing to say, hey, you know what? We could get Zach LaVine, but I don't think the Bulls would be trading him away. At this point in this season, it probably depends on what the record is. But I think we got to do Jaylen Brown. He's averaging 24 points a game. He'll immediately come in and be our highest scorer. Plus, we get a decent young player, Moses Brown, that we can use in another trade. We do give up Matisse Thybulle, which I'm fine with. But Jaylen Brown, welcome to the team. All right. Our new starting lineup needs a power forward. So let's add DeMar DeRozan in the yeah, let's just, you know what, trade finder DeMar. Let's add DeMar in this trade along with THT because he's a young player. It might up the value of the trade a little bit. Chris Middleton, how tall are you? 6'7". I mean, you wouldn't be ideal, but you could run the power forward. But I don't want that big contract, even though this is a one-year thing. Okay, let's see here. We could get Jeremy Grant, who's not having an amazing season, but considering what team he's on, he's doing decent. Pascal Siakam. Very interesting, but I just realized I could get Norman Powell in this trade. He would immediately come in and be my backup. I mean, ultimately, I could trade Jeremy Grant away if I wanted to. Dang. Decisions. Gotta make them every day. Number 10 is definitely a trade I'm looking at. This trade here I would be willing to do, but I'm not certain. Yeah, we don't want Kemba. You can keep him, Thunder. CJ. CJ. We could do this deal. Move RJ back over to the small forward. But I don't think Jaylen Brown is tall enough to run power forward. At least for my liking. So you know what? We're going to go do trade 10. I know we're not really giving up anything, but we are getting a better backup. And I think he would be a better power forward than DeMar, mostly because Jeremy Grant does play defense. That is one thing he does very well. All right, everybody. We are at the last game of the season. Right now, we are at 49 wins. Come on, get us 50 wins on the season. Let's go. All right, we got 50 wins on the season. MVP goes to Trae Young. That's kind of surprising. LaMelo Ball is Rookie of the Year, which I don't understand, but we'll let it roll. Sixth Man of the Year is Kemba Walker. Okay. Giannis Antetokounmpo is Defensive Player. I'm pretty sure I just butchered his last name, but we're going to roll with it. And Most Improved goes to Trae Young. Yeah, he deserves that. He's scoring 32 points per game. He went from 12. Yeah, he deserves that. Okay. Coach of the Year is Nate McMillan, Trae Young's team. Great. First team. Okay, no one from the Knicks. No one from the Knicks. Come on, no one from the Knicks. Defensive Player. Okay, no one from the Knicks. Oh, wait, we got Bam. All right, Bam. Giving New York some pride. All right, I almost missed him. All rookie teams, we probably don't have anyone. Yeah, we obviously don't. Okay. So we are not a play-in team. We are the 5th seed. But we got 50 wins, so I'm happy for that. Simulate play-in, because that doesn't really concern us. But we are going up against a tough opponent in the Milwaukee Bucks. Because they got that man named Giannis, all right? And if you got Giannis, it's a cheat code, honestly. All right. Maybe our team's better. That's kind of pushing it, but maybe our team's better. All right, we won the first game. Let's go ahead and simulate round. 2-0, 2-1. Come on, don't let the Bucks. All right, 3-1. Come on, pull out the upset. All right, we made it to the next round just to go up against Brooklyn. And this Brooklyn team still has James Harden. Oh, no. A 97 overall Kevin Durant. Yeah, we're probably losing against the Brooklyn Nets. Oh, man. Okay, we won the first game. I'm down for that. Okay, come on. Come on, New York. We made it to the conference finals. I was not expecting that. We just went in. We showed Brooklyn that we were a better New York team. All right. The New York Knicks versus the 76ers. We are by far the better team here. Oh man, come on. Can we beat them in the beat them in the conference finals? Come on. No, don't let the 76ers win. We're going to a game 7. All right. Coach game plan. We're shortening our rotation to an 8-man rotation. Okay, how are you playing in the playoffs, Norman? You're doing good. How are you, Mitchell? Yeah, Mitchell, you do not get that many points. Obi, how are you doing in the playoffs? You are doing better than Mitchell, so you get more points or more minutes as well. Okay. We have to win this game. It's a game 7, and we have to win the game. We have to. It's a must win situation. Mostly because I don't want to go down. Come on, New York. No, don't give them the lead. We're getting blown out. I thought I built a pretty good team here. Dang, we're losing. I don't see a world where we come back from this. Come on, New York. Don't do me like this. We're done. We got eliminated. Oh, man. I think we built a pretty good team. Maybe keeping the young head in RJ Barrett was a bad decision. Oh, man, but he was even playing good in the playoffs. Come on, Bam. How are you doing? All right, you were doing decent. I'm willing to let that slide. DeJounte, you were doing your thing in the playoffs, so you were getting steals. You were even blocking the ball some, so I'm happy with that. Dang it, man. We lost. Let's go ahead and see who wins the playoffs. Probably the 76ers. Yeah, we did eventually lose to the winners, so hey. Joel Embiid's your MVP. But let me know, New York fans, New York Knicks fans. Let me know if I did a good job rebuilding this team. I think I did. Would you be happy to see some of these players here? I think Mitchell Robinson's mad with me because I made him a backup. But would you be happy to see some of these players here? Let me know down in the comments below. I think we did pretty good. I mean, we made it to the conference finals. We just couldn't get it done in a 7-game series. If you guys did enjoy this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Remember, keep God first. Peace.